welcome to Yoga with Yogi Izzy. My name is Izzy, and I'm going to be leading you in your throat chakra practice today. The throat chakra targets and balances our communication and our self-esteem, and we're going to do a lot of neck and heart openers today in order to restrict and expand your throat. So if you have any neck problems or spine issues whatsoever, please consult a physician before you practice with me today. Thank you. I can't wait to start our practice. Make sure you start your practice on an easy seat. Come to an easy seat at the top of your mat. Cross your legs, bring your hands to your shins or your knees. Draw your shoulders down your back. Maybe start to shut your eyes. Start to focus on your breath. Visualize the throat chakra, the blue light glowing through your throat, from the front all the way to the back of your neck. Notice the pattern of your breathing against your throat. Inhales and exhales. How the breath feels cold as it travels down your throat and feels warm as it passes back out. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale out your mouth, sigh it out. This time, inhale through your nose. Open your mouth, stick out your tongue. Exhale out your mouth, create a lion's breath. Exhale. Notice how that breath feels in comparison to a regular open mouth exhale. This time, seal your lips. Put your tongue back into your mouth. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Constrict the back of your throat. Exhale out your nose, create an oceanic wave-like sound through your nose. Notice how the heat builds against your throat. The throat chakra is in Sanskrit is Vishuddha. Vishuddha. Never say it well. But it's the fifth chakra down your midline. It creates a balance of your communication, your self-expression. Slowly flutter open your eyes. Bring your right hand over your head and bring it to the side of your left head, or the left side of your head rather. Then slightly bring a tilt to your neck, and with little pressure, don't push too hard. Just press lightly down on your neck. Notice how this affects your breathing. Affects the flow of air in and out past your throat. Does it affect the pattern, the texture, the heat of your breath? Slowly return back to center. Bring your right hand down. Then bring your left arm up and over. Bring your left hand to the right side of your head. Tilt your head to the left and then press lightly on the right side of your head. Pull your attention to what you did on the other side. Notice your breath, the sensations. Does it affect the blue light that you visualized earlier? Slowly return your head back to neutral and take some neck circles. Release any tension in your neck. Circle it one way. Circle it the other way. And your neck feels like it's neutral. Inhale your shoulders up to your ears. Exhale them down your back. Relax into your space. You've shut your eyes, make sure you've opened them. Inhale, tabletop. Come to your hands and your knees. Stack your shoulders on top of your wrists and your hips on top of your knees. Breathe here. Spread your fingers wide on the mat in front of you. Press your shins into the ground. Inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly button towards the earth. Shine your chest and expand through your neck, through your throat. Exhale, cat pose. Push the mat away. Dome through your back. Draw your belly button up and in. And draw your chin to your chest to compress your throat. Inhale, cow pose. Expand. Exhale, cat pose. Release. Keep flowing through this. One breath, one movement. My voice is just a guide. Notice the expansion and compression of your throat chakra here. On your next exhale, come to a neutral tabletop, a neutral spine. Inhale your hands out slightly. Keep your hips stacked on top of your knees. Exhale, puppy pose. Drop your chest, your cheek, your chin, your forehead to the mat. How does this affect your blue light shining in your throat? How does this heart opener affect your throat, your neck, your entire body? Inhale slightly, come back up to tabletop. Tuck your toes under. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press your hips up and back. Root your heels towards the mat and press your chest towards your thighs. Dial down through the space between your pointer finger and your thumb. Spiral your biceps in and lower your shoulders away from your ears. Option to pedal out your feet to get some movement and life into the backs of your legs. And slowly come back to stillness. Inhale, look forward, expand your throat chakra. Exhale, ragdoll, tiptoe your feet behind your wrists. Bring your feet hip-width distance apart or 2 fists apart. And then grab for opposite elbows. Bring your weight into your toes. Drapes your belly over your thighs. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Rock side to side. Start to bring movement into your spine. Shake your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Shake your head, yes again. End on a positive note. And slowly bring your hands down to the earth. Toe heel your feet to touch with a sliver of space between your heels. Inhale, slowly rise. Stack one vertebra on top of vertebra. Keep your chin tucked into your chest and have your head be the last thing to rise. And when you reach the top, bring your hands to heart center. Samasthiti, stand out of tension pose. Samasthiti is where you will set your intention for class today. An intention is a person, place, or thing. Shut your eyes and I will offer you my intention of creating a balance with your communication, with your self-expression through the movements in your body. If this resonates with you or you brought your own intention, call it to mind now. We'll take a community breath. Exhale with the air from your lungs, sigh it out. Inhale, fill it up. Exhale, let it all go. Fully flutter, open your eyes. Drop your hands down by your sides. Inhale, mountain pose. Bring your arms to frame your ears. Ground down through the four corners of your feet. Wrap your thighs towards the back of your space to engage your glutes and breathe. Tuck your tailbone under. Draw your belly button into your chest, into your spine rather, and shine your chest. Draw your shoulder blades down your back and spiral your pinky fingers in. Inhale. Exhale, baby back bend with your chin lifted. Shine your chest, push your hips forward, and then drop your head back. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, tuck your chin to your chest, release your arms down by your sides. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold, bring your hands to heart center, hinge from your hips, then bring your hands down to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, bring your hands to your thighs or your shins, expand and lengthen your neck forward. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale, high plank, plant your hands into the mat, step your feet back behind you, lower your hips so that they're aligned with your shoulders, push the mat away to expand the back of your back, upper back. Inhale, hinge slightly forward. Exhale, low plank. Bring your elbows to a 90-degree bend. Hug them into your sides. Keep your hips aligned with your shoulders. Inhale, upward facing dog. Shine your chest. Press into the mat. You want 4 points of contact. Your 2 hands and the shoelace sides of your feet. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press your hips up and back. This is your Sun A, but feel free to flow your high to low plank, your chaturanga, on your knees, or wait in a high plank until I cue for downward facing dog. Also, you have the option to take cobra instead of upward facing dog. Let's flow through our Sun A, 1 breath to 1 movement. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, baby back bend with your head back. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, chin to chest, drop your arms. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, reset your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, baby back bend with your head back. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, chin to chest, drop your arms. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, reset your spine. Exhale, your high to low plank, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Deeper breath out. Take a deep breath in, stick out your tongue. Exhale, lion's breath, side out. Return to your Ujjayi breath. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Listen for the change. Inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips back, lift your chest away from your thighs. Bring your arms to frame your ears and breathe. Spiral your pinky fingers in, and then bring your weight into your heels so much so that you can wiggle your toes. Squeeze your thighs together, tuck your tailbone under, and draw your belly button in. Inhale. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Swing your arms down and back, squeeze your shoulder blades together, draw your pinky fingers in towards each other. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Lift your left knee up. Bring your arms to frame your ears. Flex your feet toward your face and breathe. Lower your left hip down so that it's aligned with your right hip. Inhale. Exhale, warrior 3. Swing back your back leg. Bring your hands to heart center and hinge from your hips. Square your hips to the mat. Squeeze your left glute to lift your back leg higher. Bend your standing knee for stability. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Tap down your foot first, and then cartwheel, open your hands to the front and back of your space. Make sure your front heel bisects your back foot. And breathe. Gaze out over your right hand, then shift your weight towards the back of your space to stack your shoulders on top of your hips. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, extend a side angle. TikTok your arms to 6 and 12. Come up through your left obliques and squeeze your shoulder blades together to open up your chest. Inhale, reverse warrior. High five the back of your space with your front hand and breathe. Keep the bend in your front knee. Lower your shoulder away from your ear. Think more of a side stretch than a back bend. Inhale, reach a little further. Exhale, high to low plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Lift your right knee up in front of you. Flex your feet towards your face. Bring your arms to frame your ears and breathe. Lower your right hip so that it's aligned with your left. Inhale. Exhale, warrior three. Swing your right leg back behind you. Bring your hands to heart center. Hinge your chest forward and square your hips to the mat. Squeeze your back glute to lift your back leg higher. Flex your back foot. Bend your standing knee as much as you need to for stability. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Tap your foot down first and then spiral open your arms. Make sure that your front heel bisects your back foot. You need to readjust your stance. Tuck your tailbone under and gaze over your front hand and breathe. Lower your shoulder blades down your back. Come to the pinky side edge of both of your feet. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, extended side angle. TikTok your arms to 6 and 12. Come up through your top obliques and then squeeze your shoulder blades together to open up your chest. Breathe here. Create a resistance between your front arm and your front thigh. Inhale, reverse warrior. High five the back of your space with your front hand and breathe. Keep the bend in your front knee. Lower your shoulder away from your ear. Think more of a side stretch than a back bend. Inhale, reach a little further. Exhale, high to low plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Deeper breath out. This is your sunbeam. We'll flow through this one breath, one movement. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose with your left knee up in front of you. Exhale, warrior three. Inhale, warrior two. Open up. Exhale, extend a side angle. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, high to low plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose with your right knee up in front of you. Exhale, warrior three. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, high to low plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog.
Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Lift your left knee up in front of you. Exhale, warrior 3. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Lift your right knee up. Exhale, warrior 3. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Deeper breath out. Deep breath in, stick out your tongue. Exhale, lion's breath. Return to your ujjayi breath. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, come down, have a seat. Towel off, have a sip of water. Hope everyone's doing well. Let's move on to belly up core. So good news, we're doing belly up core. Or bad news, whichever way you want to look at it. So slowly lower down onto your back, one vertebra at a time. Cupcake your ears with your hands. Spread your shoulders and your elbows out wide. Supta Baddha Konasana, your legs. Bring the soles of your feet to touch. Splay your knees wide. On each exhale, you lift. Lower, inhale. Lift, exhale. Lower. Lift. Lower. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. We're doing this together. I know you can do it. And lift. Lower. Lift. Lower. For 8, 7, 6. Yogi bicycles in 5, 4, 3. Opposite elbow to opposite knee in 2. And 1. Tabletop your legs and twist. Center. Twist. Center. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. You can do it. Option to straighten your legs for an added challenge. We're in this together. We're here for 8, 7, 6. Boat pose in 5, 4. Rock and roll up the length of your spine in 3, and 2, and 1. Grab behind your thighs. Rock up the length of your spine. Come to a boat pose. Bring your toes to the mat. Grab behind your thighs, lean back. This is boat pose. Option to stay here, or option to lift up your legs, or option to let go. For a super added challenge, bring your arms over your head. We're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Sphinx pose in 3, in 2, in 1. Cross over your ankles. Come down to your belly. Come to a Sphinx pose. Bring your forearms to the mat. shine your chest between your shoulders, between your biceps. Isometrically draw your elbows towards your belly to get a stretch in the front of your belly. Notice how your breath is here. Return to your throat chakra. Is the blue light of your throat chakra, is it dull still? Is it too bright? Or is it glowing consistently? When you're ready, slowly push back up to an easy seat with your legs out in front of you. Come to staff pose. So come to like you're about to do a seated forward fold. So bring your legs out in front of you, flex your feet towards your face, then bring your hands underneath your sit bones. So bring your sit bones to the tops of your hands. So maybe lean to one side and walk your hands underneath your sit bones like you're massaging the tops of your hands. And squeeze your shoulder blades together, lengthen your spine upwards. Flex your feet towards your face. Make this active. Lift your neck up. And then release it down, chin to chest. Again, inhale, lift your chin up. Exhale, bring your chin to your chest. Do 2 more just like that. Slowly release your hands from underneath your sit bones and walk them slightly back behind you, about 1 inch or 2. Then bring your feet to the earth. Inhale, reverse tabletop. Push through your hands and your feet to flatten the top of your body. Keep your knees stacked on top of your ankles and your shoulders on top of your wrists. Push your hips towards the sky and then release your neck back. Let your breath swell. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. We'll do 1 more just like that. Inhale, reverse tabletop. Breathe here. Inhale. Exhale, release. Bring your legs out in front of you. Inhale. Exhale, Lord of the Fishes pose. Bring your right foot over your left thigh so that you're like twisted. And then bring your left arm to the outside of your right thigh. Bring your right hand to your right hip. And then use this resistance to twist you. You can either point or flex the foot on the bottom. Make sure it's active in some way. Notice how the twist feels in your throat. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, Lord of the Fishes pose on the other side. Bring your left foot up and over your right leg. And then bring your right arm to the outside of your left thigh. Then bring your left hand to your left hip bone. And use the resistance with the floor and your arm into the thigh to twist you. Option to bend your arm if that's what you want to do. I feel more comfortable lengthening it. Some people bend it more because they feel like they get a deeper stretch. Everyone's bodies are different, so pick what you need. Either point or flex your bottom foot to keep the pose active in your entire body. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Inhale. Exhale, release. Let your body go. Cross your ankles over. Plant your hands. Option to do a chaturanga or just meet me in a downward facing dog. Take any movements you need here. Notice how your body feels in this moment. Return to the visualization of your throat chakra. The blue light in the front, all the way to the back of your neck. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, the lunge. Bring your foot between your hands. Stack your knee on top of your ankle. Tent your fingers and shine your chest forward. Inhale, warrior one. Bring your feet to opposite tracks. Spiral down your back foot to a 45-degree angle. Lift your chest away from your thighs and bring your arms to frame your ears. Make sure that both hip bones are pointing forward. Breathe. You may need to readjust your stance so that your both heels are pressed into the mat and both hip bones are facing forward. If I face forward, you can see that both of my feet are on opposite tracks, aligned to go through my legs, and my feet will be on opposite sides of it. Press your left hip bone forward, spiral down to the pinky side edge of both of your feet. Inhale. Exhale, clasp your hands behind your lower back. Inhale, puff up your chest. Exhale, humble warrior. Dive your chest forward and onto your front thigh. Then press your knuckles up and forward. Draw your chin into your chest. Compress your throat chakra. Your seat of communication and self-expression. When your throat chakra is imbalanced, you may feel lonely, you may lie, you may feel shy or weak. We want to balance our throat chakra to give us confidence to speak our mind and the ability and the power to speak when those who don't have the power to speak for themselves. Inhale. Exhale, runner's lunge. Bring your hands to the inside of your front foot. Toe heel your foot out to the edge of your mat. And then slowly drop down to your back knee. Option to come down to your forearms. You can either tuck your chin into your chest if you feel like your throat chakra needs more compression, or expand your chin upwards. Whatever you take, make sure that you're taking it restoratively. Breathe in through the space in front of your left hip, your hip flexor. Breathe into the stretch. If you've left your hands, slowly come back up to them. Inhale, tuck your toes under. Lift up your back knee. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Walk your hands over to the left side of your mat. Then parallel both of your feet to the front and back of your space. Hinge over your hips. Get this sensation of being upside down. Allow the blood to flow from your hips to your throat. Allowing the blood to replenish and restore. Allow new nutrients and oxygen to flow. You have the right to speak your truth, but you should ask yourself, what is your truth? Whatever options you may have taken, bring your hands back underneath your shoulders. And slowly curl from up to warrior two, one vertebra at a time, and let your chin be the last thing to lift. Bring your bend to your right knee. Gaze out over your front hand. Breathe here. Inhale, lengthen through your front leg, stack your hips back, reach forward. Exhale, triangle pose. TikTok your arms to 6 and 12. Dome up through your left obliques and squeeze your shoulder blades together to open up your chest. Focus on where you're looking in this pose. Are you looking up? Are you looking down? Wherever you're looking on this side, make sure to take it on the other side so both sides of your throat chakra are equal. Inhale, reverse triangle, sass your hips forward. High five the back of your space. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Bring your foot between your hands, stack your knee on top of your ankle, tent your fingers and shine your chest forward. Inhale, warrior one. Bring your feet to opposite sides of the mat, opposite tracks. Lift your chest away from your thighs, bring your arms to frame your ears. Notice any differences on this side. Press your right hip bone forward. Spiral down to the pinky side edge of both of your feet. Your stance might be wider or shorter on this side than it is on the other. Our sides are not equal. We may give them equal attention, but they're not identical. That's okay. They're still related. They still support the wonderful vessel of your body. Inhale. Exhale, clasp your hands behind your back. Inhale, puff up your chest. Exhale, humble warrior. Dive your chest forward. Then press your knuckles forward. Tuck your chin into your chest. Inhale. Exhale, runner's lunge. Bring your hands to the inside of your front foot. Then toe heel your front foot out to the edge of the mat and then drop your back knee down. You came to your elbows on your other side. Make sure you come to them on this side. Hug your thigh into your side. Breathe into the stretch in the front of your right hip flexor. Do you listen to your body? Do you listen to your feelings? Do you listen to yourself to know what your truth is? You've left your hands, slowly come back up to them. Inhale, tuck your toes under, lift your knee off of the mat. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold, walk your hands over to the right. Parallel your feet to the front and back of your space. You might need to readjust your stance. On the other side, we worked on and focused on the flow of our body and where the energy was moving. On this side, let's take some twists, or feel free to take whatever you want. You want to take the twists with me. With your right hand, grab for your left ankle and then lift your left arm high. Use the resistance between your right hand and your right ankle to twist you. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and each exhale, you want to twist a little deeper. Option to bring your left hand to your hip. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale, release your hands back down to the mat. Twist on the other side. With your left hand, grab for your right ankle. Lift your right arm up high and use the resistance between your left hand into your right ankle to twist you. Option to bring your right hand to your hip. With each inhale, lengthen your spine forward, and with each exhale, twist a little deeper. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale, release back down to the mat. On this side, let's rise with a flat back, so bring your hands to a T. With a flat back, lengthen forward and up. Exhale, warrior two on the left, bend your left knee. Inhale, lengthen through your front leg. Sass your hips back, reach forward. Exhale, triangle pose. TikTok your arms to 6 and 12. Stomach through your right obliques, and then squeeze your shoulder blades together to open up your chest. Remember where you looked on the other side. Make sure to look in the same spot to keep both sides of your throat chakra equal and balanced. Inhale, reverse triangle, sass your hips forward. High five the back of your space. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Deeper breath out. Inhale, lift your right leg up high. Exhale, half pigeon on the right. Bring your right knee behind your right wrist. And then bring your right ankle behind your left wrist. Bring your hands to your hips, to square your hips to the earth. Inhale. Exhale, sleeping half pigeon. Fold over your shin and your leg. Bring your forehead to your hands. Breathe into the stretch. Inhale, slowly come back up to your hands. Tuck your back toes under. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press up and back. Then take any counter stretches or movements to bring blood back into your right leg. Slowly come back to stillness. Return to your downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up high. Exhale, hop pigeon on the left. Bring your left knee behind your left wrist. Create an opposite number 7 with your legs. Inhale, your hands up to your hips. Exhale, sleeping hop pigeon. Bring your chest over your shin. Bring your forehead down to your hands. Use the tops of your hands as a pillow. Slowly rise back up to your hands. Inhale, tuck your back toes under, lift your knee off of the mat. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take any counter stretches or movements you did on the other side. Make your sides equal and even. Slowly come back to stillness. Take your best downward facing dog of claws, your best inverted V. This is your last one of class. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, come down to your knees. We have arrived at my favorite back bend, camel pose. Now we're not going to take as many as we sometimes do. We'll just take regular camel today because I really find that when you expand in camel, your throat chakra, at least your throat, really opens and expands. So I figured, why not give camel a try today? So come to stand on your knees. Bring your hands to your back pockets. If you have a fuller expression of camel in your practice, feel free to take that. But I'm just going to take this beginner camel. This is available to any level, any practice. So inhale. Exhale, camel. Press your hips forward. Follow your gaze up and back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. And then release your neck back. If you can see where the ceiling meets the wall, feel free to grab for your ankles or stay here with me. Expand your belly in each breath. Inhale, slowly rise back up. And exhale, sink to seat on your heels. Bring your hands to your thighs. Palms down to to ground and palms up to receive energy. Maybe you shut your eyes. Any emotions that arise, allow them to flow through your throat along with your breath out into the world. Let the emotions float away. Don't run from them. You shut your eyes, slowly sink onto your hip, open up your eyes, swing your legs out in front of you, and then lower one vertebra at a time onto your back. Inhale, legs up the wall. Bring your legs towards the ceiling, your feet towards the ceiling. Option to put a block or a pillow or a foam roller underneath your sacrum in order to direct the blood flow to your throat. You also have the option for a shoulder stand here. A shoulder stand for throat chakras is a peak posture. So if you want to take shoulder stand, push your hips up towards the ceiling and then bring your hands to your lower back. Try to stack your hips on top of where your shoulders are. It's really hard to speak in this position. Option for plow. So start to bring your legs back towards the floor and lengthen through your legs. Feel the compression of your throat chakra here. You can also stay in legs up the wall. I often take legs up the wall instead of shoulder stand, instead of plow. If you want to take another option, try to bend your knees in to hug your face. If your body is similar to mine, that may not be accessible, and that's okay. And when you're ready, slowly roll back down, one vertebra at a time, to protect your spine. Use your core to lower your feet back to the earth. Bring your knees together. Bring your feet wide, full and bridge. Bring one hand to your belly, one hand to your heart. Allow your spine to neutralize. Camel is a big heart opener. And shoulder stands a big throat compression. But it also compresses and curves the spine in the opposite way to camel. So in a way, those two poses are counter stretches for each other. They allow your spine to neutralize back to center, helping with your posture, expanding and compressing your throat, helps to expand and compress your throat chakra, balancing your communication and your self-expression. Inhale, draw your left knee into your left armpit, lengthen your right leg long. And then exhale, supine twist, draw your right thigh over your left. T or cactus out your arms. Option to keep your gaze to the ceiling or gaze out to the left of your space. Ground both shoulders into the mat. Allow gravity to twist you. Breathe into your left lung. Inhale, back to center. Drop your left leg out in front of you. Bring your right knee into your right armpit. Exhale, supine twist, cross your right thigh over your left side body. T or cactus out your arms. Gaze to the ceiling or over to the right. Ground both shoulders into the mat. Breathe into your right side, your right lung. And now come back to center. Draw both knees into your chest. Exhale, happy baby pose. Grab for the outsides or insides of your thighs, shins, or your feet. Then draw your lower back into the mat. Bring your knees to the outside of your arms, the backs of your triceps. Curl the corners of your mouth because this is a happy baby pose. Maybe you rock side to side, laughing happy baby. Notice any movements or feelings are in your body that you might want to take. Slowly come into the tightest bullet clasp. Bring your knees into your chest. Bring your arms around your shins. Curl your forehead in towards your knees and then bring your chin to your chest. Take a big inhale, last bit of effort for clasp. Exhale, Shavasana. Let your neck, your legs, your hands, your arms go. Relax all the way from your toes up to the crown of your head. Maybe you start to visualize all the chakras up to your throat from your root chakra. The red chakra, your root chakra, burning at your sacrum, below your sacrum. Then your orange sacral chakra at your sacrum, the space underneath your belly button. Then your yellow chakra that burns brightly in your belly. Then you move up to your green heart chakra. Finally up to your blue throat chakra. Allow the breath to pass from your throat chakra all the way down to the roots. Then up to your crown. Relax your jaw. I'll pull you out when it's time. The day is calling to you. Start to bring movement and life back into your body. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Rock your neck from side to side. Inhale your arms over your head for big good morning, good afternoon, good evening stretch. Then exhale, curl into a ball on your favorite side and fetal pose. Use your bicep as a pillow. Fetal pose is the rebirth of our practice off of our mat. We bring into our world this idea of great communication, promoting power and strength. With your eyes still shut, slowly push back up to an easy seat. Bring your hands to heart center. You are open, you are clear, and you are honest. Bring your knuckles to third eye center, the space between your brows, your seat of intuition. You have the right to speak your truth. So what is your truth? Did you find it in your practice today? It's not something that may come easily, but it's something that comes with time and strength and wisdom, good communication and self-expression. The light, the student, the teacher in me honors and is so, so grateful for the light, the student and teacher in each and every one of you. We bow and we share one word of gratitude and wisdom. Namaste.
Namaste, yogis. Thank you so much for joining me today in our throat chakra practice. I am so thrilled that we were all able to balance out our communication together. If you liked what you saw, make sure you subscribe below, comment on the video, thumbs up the video, and I can't wait to flow with you all next time. Namaste.